What's up guys, today I'm going to show you how to make a clicker game. So for me, I'm going to make a bread clicker game, so I'm going to just go into upload. And now I got my bread sprite. You want to do when the green flag is clicked to 00. That's kind of important. 00. Then you want to bring in a forever loop. If touching mouse pointer, another if mouse down, then create a new variable, and whatever you're using, so in my case it's bread, so I'm gonna call this breads, and set breads, change breads by 1, see? Control, wait until not down. So now if you load up the game, you can see when we click the thing, it changes. Alright. So now what we're gonna do, if else, my bad for that. If else, then drag out all of this code, put it in there, take that out, put that. And in the touching mouse pointer, you want to set size to 105. Not touching the mouse pointer, you want to set size to 100. So let's test it out. So as you can see, it does look pretty nice. When we go up onto it, it will do that little effect where it moves up. Alright, so that's pretty cool. Okay, so for the mouse down, I'm going to set size to, let's try 115. That can work. Let me see what 110 looks like. Yeah, we'll do 110. And now I want to make it to where whenever we click bread or something, I want bread to be falling in the background. So how we do that is in here, we want to create clone of myself after it changes the bread thing. So now when I start as a clone, go to 0, but we're gonna actually want it up here, so we're gonna have to change. You want to drag in a pick random, -240 to +240, and then for Y, it will just be 180 for it to go on the top. Oh, I almost forgot. We don't want it to be the same size as the original bread, so let's set size to 40. See what that looks like right now. So you can see that the bread just gets stuck up there. Let me check 35. Can't really tell the difference. I'll keep at 35 for now, and I'll check it later. Position is less than, no, my position is less than -180. Now go back to motion and change Y by -5, and then go back to control and delete this clone. We'll just put that right down there. So let's test it out. So when I click, you can see them falling like that, and then they disappear. So let me try 40. Let me set this size to 40. Kind of like 40, but I'm gonna keep it 35. And I was thinking we could add a transparent effect, and how we do that is we go over to looks, then you want to change ghost effect by 25. So you can see changes like that, and if I undo it, as you can see, it's brighter. And with that in there, it makes it more transparent. So if I do that, so if I do change ghost effect by 90, it will do that. So let's do 45. That actually looks really good. We'll keep it like that. But now I kind of want a background for the game. So let's go ahead and make a background. Over to backdrops. And then in this backdrop here, I'm gonna Alright, that actually looks really good. I like that background. Okay, so next you do want to make a shine. I already have a shine preset from a download. I will have all the assets to this game linked in the description. But for now, this is it. This is the shine. Alright, so now we want to go into code. When green flag clicked, you undo when green flag clicked, set size to 75. Then go to back layer of forever loop. Turn one, oh, oops, didn't want that. Turn 1 degree. I'm going to go to X, 0, 0. There we go, so it's right behind our sprite here. Changed some elements of the game. The only things I changed that I didn't show you guys are I just changed the white and -20 in the shine, and the bread -20. So now we want to go into looks, set ghost effect to 70. So that looks a lot better. Now, I'm gonna paint a new sprite and I'm gonna name it number counter, because we don't really want to be using this plain old variable here. So you're gonna want to do numbers 1 through 9 and then one separate one that's 10. So I'll be back with you guys once I complete this. So you want to put it at 0. Alright. Now you want to go into the code number, like whatever number you have in this thing here should be your costume number. I forgot to mention that. Alright, in the code. So then you want to drag out hide. And then what we're going to do is we're going to create a new variable. And then we're going to call it digit. And you're going to want to make this for this sprite only, because it's not going to be used for any other sprite, so make it for this sprite only. You want to set digit to 0, then repeat 10 times, and then change digit by 1. So now you want to create clone of myself. So now you want to do when I start as clone, repeat that by 20. When I start as clone forever, if else, if digit, and then you want to drag out length of, and then you want to put in here length of whatever it is. So like for me it's bread. So digit length of bread. Then else is gonna be show. Two letter digit of bread. So So now you want to get XY. Then this one, then you want to drag a divide by minus, divide by digit, divide by digit minus 180. Then put that in X. You just change this to 192, and if we test the game out, you won't see it at first, but look, there's the counter on the screen here, which is really cool. So now we can hide the bread variable, and there's one little thing I want to do. I'm going to go to here. So what you want to do is to add the icon, you want to go to your clicker sprite, copy, and then paste. So I need to make that way smaller. And that should be good. So now if we look at it again, that's cool. But one more thing, we need to set bread to 0. So every time green flag is clicked, our bread counter gets reset. And now let's test our game. So as you can see, it's working really well. Looks like there's no bugs. Everything's working perfectly fine. There's the counter over there. Then there's the bread